Welcome to Optimal Timelines. I am your guide, Sean, and helping you to connect to your most optimal future timeline. So monthly Tarotscope readings for August 2022 for your North Node by sign and house. And remember, the reason I use the North Node as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant is because it is your North Star. It is the thing that we are supposed to learn and practice in this lifetime. So it's much more relevant to your everyday life. Now, a big thing happening this month, end of July into August, is the Uranus-Mars North Node conjunction in Taurus. Lots of changes on the global level and for all of us. And what I always say to my clients and friends about their North Node is, when you follow your North Node path and you're on path for your lifetime and what you're supposed to learn, transits, even difficult transits, are much more easy and smooth for your life. So that's the key right there. So let's get into the readings. This is going to be your monthly Tarotscope reading for August 2022 for everybody with their North Node in Gemini and or the third house. And remember, you're going to want to watch two videos. You're going to want to watch one for your North Node by sign and one for your North Node by house. And while I'm shuffling and connecting, I want to invite you to take some deep breaths, relax into the reading, open up your energy field to receiving any information that's going to be most helpful to your life right now. So I'm going to connect to the energies and we can begin. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, North Node in Gemini and or the third house. Okay, the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th, and this side represents the 16th to the end of the month. Your overall theme for this month is the card reversed Six of Swords. And what I'm seeing for a lot of you is for the first half of the month, I feel like there is a situation at work, whatever you do, whether that be a career or even like if you work at home, stay at home parent or whatever. But I feel like there is a situation to where there are things that are changing or are needing to change. And it's almost like with this reversed Six of Swords, it's like there could be issues that are like long issues within whatever you do that are getting you to see, okay, you know what, I need to make changes, or the changes will be made for you. So we have, the transformational card of, death. So transforming, we have the Eight of Pentacles moving into the Wheel of Fortune. And what's happening here is with your two advice cards this month, I feel like there is either an idea that you have, like you want to make changes in what you do, or an offer will be made to you. So you have the Ace of Pentacles, and then you've got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Now, normally the Seven of Pentacles, one of the things it means when it's upright is it's about patience, waiting for things to grow. But I think like whatever this is in your life right now that has to do with, your money, resources, your career, it's ready to go. And I think that you're going to see that. So what I want you to do is this first half of the month, keep your eyes and ears and heart open to any opportunities that could be really beneficial for you and for change in your life. Even if it seems scary, don't let because it could be, when we have the transformation card, of death, we see that it could be like a fear of transforming, because that's really what that fear is. It's a fear of transforming, because it's like, oh, I don't want to leave there. And that's why the Six of Swords reversed, not wanting to leave a situation, even though you need to leave it. So it's about having the courage. So the two things this first half of the month, be able to really keep a sharp lookout for opportunities. That could be opportunities in, making, maybe you hear something, making a job change, a career change, maybe even within your own company or what you do. But I'm seeing definitely changes in what you do. Where it could end up with the Wheel of Fortune upright is super, super positive for you. But it's being able to have that courage to make that change. It could be like someone says something that, oh, they're hiring over here, and you have the courage to, you know what, I'm going to just send out my resume to see what happens, So it's like recognizing an opportunity. But for you, I'm seeing like there's really no more time that needs to be, you don't need to wait. That's what's interesting about your North Node in Gemini, or the third house, with the South Node in Sagittarius, or the ninth house. With that polarity on both sides, it's almost like you see, I know people with this placement, and it's almost like they feel like they're never ready to make a change. Like they don't feel like I don't have enough education or experience or resources or whatever it is. It's almost like you see the polarity of not feeling like you are ready. But I'm here to tell you, this reverse Seven of Pentacles, you are ready. It's not a time to be patient. It's a time to like move forward in whatever this is for you. Recognize this opportunity, because I guarantee you, in some level of your life, this first 2 weeks, there is an opportunity to move forward. For many of you, it could be work. For many of you, it could even be like, for example, beginning, taking a hobby or something you do and creating a business out of it, but whatever it is, recognizing that and being able to move forward, have the courage. But the trick here for you is recognizing it. Now, that is the big thing with your North Node, is you have a built-in intuition. You might not even realize how intuitive you are. And so that's why this is happening. It's like you could hear people that don't have, not everyone has intuition, but let's say someone didn't have any intuition at all. They could be sitting there in a coffee shop and overhear a conversation of this amazing opportunity. And a person with intuition would go, bing, 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 ding, ding, like they start to kind of, what? And they kind of like are listening closer, as opposed to just completely ignoring it. But see, that's why this is coming up this way, because what's important and key for you is to recognize whatever this is and then act. So it's the recognition and that intuitive hit, and then taking action toward that. Now, the second half of the month, I see something a little bit kind of completely different for the energy for you. So you're learning something different. This is about, still we're going with the theme of the reversed Six of Swords. Okay, many of you are dealing with an ending of some sort in your life, whether you're healing from an ending that has happened from the past, whether that be in a relationship with a family member, all endings, okay, even like a work and career, okay, you're dealing, but in particular, I think this is more personal. So you've got the Ten of Swords, you've got the Two of Pentacles reversed, and then you've got Strength reversed. And so what I'm seeing here is that there is something that is needing to be healed, and it's difficult. This ending is like difficult. You're having trouble making sense of it. Two of Pentacles reversed. You're having trouble balancing it out. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's almost like it had to happen because it was getting you to see a different aspect of yourself, if that makes sense. So like it happened because it was getting you on to see a different perspective. Remember, Gemini, the twins, it's seeing the other side of the coin. Okay, so if you look at, a piece of paper on its side, it looks like, like let's say this is a thin piece of paper like that. And that's one perspective, and you turn it around that way, and it's a completely different perspective. And so, or even like two coins, there's two sides to it. So this is getting you to do that. Now, however this ending, what you're dealing with, and it could be something you're going through this month, how do you deal with it? Okay, your two advice cards, you have the Seven of Swords upright, and you've got the World. What it is that you're supposed to realize is you're supposed to recognize what it is that hurt you. Really recognizing it for what it is, because what I feel like a lot of the energy is and this could be like in a romantic relationship, in a friendship, in a family member, but it's almost like there's someone. It's almost like there could even be like a feeling of like an emotional or like an energy vampire type of a thing. And so you're reluctant to recognize it is because you maybe they're close to you, or even if it's someone you work with, you have to deal with them, but there's something to where it's not allowing you to maybe fully move on from it. But when you have this recognition for, it's almost like recognizing someone for who they truly are in your life. And it's not for judgmental reasons to judge them, but to recognize that, to kind of free yourself so you can start like moving away energetically from it. So recognizing the what they're draining from you type of a thing, and being able to like move away from that. And it could even be like, like for each of you it'll be different, but it's about recognizing that the reason and so it could be like, I'm not going to get jumbled up here, but like a frenemy situation where it's like, just like they always maybe have a snide comment to make, or whatever, or a family member that always says that, and you're just like, like I don't need that. But that's the kind of feeling I'm getting. It's about you recognizing that and seeing it for what it is. But see, this is a super transformative month for you, because the other card you got for advice is you got the World upright. You got really two really important, cards here: the World upright and the Wheel of Fortune. So this could really, and I'm seeing this for a lot of the North nodes, making these little steps and victories can make, huge differences and really get you down your path. Now, how does this all play into Strength reversed? Okay. This person that you're recognizing, or even it could be a situation, like not even a person, but like a situation, like a work situation or a group of people. Okay. But when you recognize it, what you're doing is you're not doing it to like get revenge or strike back on them per se, But this strength reversed, you're going to make the strength upright because you'll see it for what it is. It's like the maiden here is subduing this beast, this lion, and she is not afraid, and she's keeping her composure. She's not subduing the beast with a whip, with a gun, with anything else. She's doing it because she's recognizing it, and it's almost like she has compassion for it. She's like saying, like, well, lion, you can't help you're so beastly and aggressive. It's just the nature of what you are. So that's what I feel like when you see this person. It's not a matter of you harboring hate for them, but it's like with this Ten of Swords, it's like when you finally recognizing this situation or person for what it is, you can move on from it. So it's like moving on. It's like, okay, little lion, I see you. I'm gonna go bye now. I'm gonna move on with my life, type of a thing. And even if it's something where you can't walk away fully from the person, just recognizing it for what it is. Maybe you're dealing with a narcissist or whatever it is, and you're able to, once you recognize that, you're able to like emotionally, mentally walk away from it, even if you can't do it. And yes, physically, if you need to do that, okay? So yeah, really interesting reading. Remember, two powerful cards, Wheel of Fortune and the World. You've got a lot writing on this, okay? Recognize that first half of the month. Recognize the opportunity to make changes in your day-to-day. Have the courage to do that. And recognize, again, this is about recognition and moving forward with whatever this situation is that is not making you feel great or that could be, trying to hold you back. So anyway, hope this reading was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching. And if you would like a personal reading, there'll be a link in the description box below. Love to give you more information on that and how I do my readings. And yeah, go out there, make it a great month. And if you can, hit that like button. Reach out with a comment and say, hey, what's up? Would love to interact with y'all or with any questions you might have. So again, thanks for watching. Many blessings.